Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and a new video. We've got our mics with us, we haven't put them on yet, so I'll try not to ask Chris too much. Welcome to the video where we give away the little car to the deserving family. Guys, there was about 300 people that put themselves forward for this little car, and it was so difficult to actually choose somebody, but me and Chris sat there, went through it, and we think that we chose the most deserving family. We're not going to get into anyone's personal details too much, but this is going to a family. They've got a little boy called James, and James they've just had a terrible year. He's been very ill. He's been in a induced coma. He's been in hospital for several months. His parents have been travelling up and down to be by his bedside, and somebody actually smashed through their garden fence and wrote their car off, so they are without a car. Unfortunately, the person that hit them as well was actually uninsured and over the prescribed limit of certain substances, so it's a real struggle for them. We got quite a long journey today. It's about 2 hours. We are heading to Reading from here, but Chris, last night we decided we're not only just going to give him the car. Chris went shopping last night, and he's actually bought them some presents as well. We've bought them some presents, so they're in the boot, and that's going to be really nice for them when we get there as well. Yeah, that's for young James that's not been very well, and of course that's for his young sister. But I've got here quite early this morning. We need to get on the road. It is a long journey. Guys, we have just arrived. We've just arrived and we've parked down the road because it's still private. It's somebody's home address, isn't it? We don't want to show too much, but we've just arrived, and this is the chap Rob, whose family we're giving the car to. Now, we said earlier on we had over 300 people put themselves forward for this, which was absolutely incredible, and it was so difficult for me and you to go through them comments, wasn't it? But I'll be honest, Rob, when I read your story, brought a tear to my eye, put a lump in my throat, and I know it did Chris's as well. And it's just incredible to do this for you. So do you just want to mention what you was mentioning to us about your young son and the car accident?
Yeah. So it's all started sort of late November, really. We're just getting ready for work early in the morning. Heard a massive crash, and a car just written off into the road, turned over, written off my car, and went into our neighbour's garden. It was about 5 minutes before my wife was going to go to work. Just that's her turning circle. So very lucky that no one got hurt, but yeah, that was the start of it. Then about 5 days later, our 6-year-old son, started to get quite ill. He got the rash, he got sort of like an allergic reaction, and it quickly progressed into a septic shock. So we went to hospital, and within 24 hours we were getting blue light up to John Radcliffe. And then he went into intensive care and was intubated, so he was on life support for 4 days in total. And yeah, we were just like car and then that, and it was just all within a space of 6-7 days, and we're just wow. But luckily he bounced back and he's doing really well now. All started with pneumonia in his lungs, so he's still quite weak, but he's getting there.
You need this car to get him to and fro to his appointments, etc. It's basically you're knackered without a car. And that is on it. As soon as I read it, I was like, these people must have this car. So Chris, do you want to just in the boot here, Chris and his girlfriend and her little girl went out shopping last night, and we got a nice little present there for James.
That's one for James.
Thank you, guys.
And there's one for, I'm not going to laugh, I've got...
Yes, it is Emily, yeah. Well, yeah, cheers.
And there's a little Christmas card there as well.
Oh, guys, you guys are amazing.
Yeah, if they want to change them or anything, the gift receipts are in there.
Do a Noel Edmonds impersonation.
No.
Yeah, so yeah. And you said you don't mind actually showing us where the accident was and what actually happened. We'll head up and have a look. How good did that?
Yeah, it was brilliant, wasn't it?
Just such a lovely. And obviously we've been here for quite a while, having a good old chat, and They've really have been through the wars, haven't they? They've really.
Go on. You know you want to. You know you want to.
They really have been through. They've been through hell, to be fair,
terrible.
haven't they?
Yeah, terrible.
And it's such a lovely thing to do. And they said that eventually, if you know, once they get sorted out, they'll either move it on or give it away to the person that wants it. I will just quickly apologise for the completely missing your and Rob's head there in the first bit of the video, but we're not going to ask Rob to do a retake after I watched it back. It's just not nice. We know it's going to be a short and sweet video, but we have got another plan, mate. We're in Reading. We are heading back to Kent.
And we have got, well,
do you want to explain what it is?
Basically, you cut me off again. Right?
Am I? Sorry.
Basically, the buy me a coffee, the generosity of people. We've got far more cups of coffee that we could drink in December.
Yeah, definitely.
So we've got £250. We're going to take that to Demelza House
Children's Hospice,
which is our kind of local chosen charity that we've helped before.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're going to take that there now and drop that off to them.
Let's head there then. Not 2 hour journey back the other way, but
that's it.
Yeah, really, really
Although
lovely.
We're going to get a coffee first, I think.
A coffee, and you got us pastries this morning. So yeah, let's head back to sunny Kent.
That's it.
Hopefully. We've arrived here, guys, but obviously I'm not going to take the camera in there and film. I'm really excited about this because I really love giving to this place, Demelza House Children's Hospice. So thank you everyone again that did that buy me a coffee. That's made it possible for us to donate this money today.
Yeah, we couldn't drink all that coffee, Rob, could we?
I think we drowned ourselves in it. We was blown away by the amount of people that bought us a coffee.
Very generous, yeah.
So thank you all very much. Right, let's get it in there. So it is time for the works Christmas do.
I ain't got your hat on, mate.
And do you know what? We actually this year invited people.
We did.
We invited the builders for Christmas dinner this year, well, Nando's, and it's so unfortunate the fact that they've been working so close together.
Yeah.
They both come down ill. So unfortunately, it worked. Well, fortunately, it worked out cheap for us. And I know quite a lot of you are going to say, Chris is vegetarian. Why is he eating chicken? Now, there's a name: vegan, vegetarian.
Yep, I'm none of them.
And Chris is actually not any of them. So I will elaborate on that a little bit. Chris will only eat chicken or turkey.
That's it.
He does not eat any other meats. So call that what you will. He's not a vegetarian, but he does like a bit of chicken every now and then. Plus he has to, because Claire makes us lunch, and I ain't eating cheese and pickle or egg every day. So Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
We're going to sit here and eat our Christmas works do together.
It, mate.
How exciting is this, eh? Just
and that's
the two
us
of us.
done for the year, then.
And that is us done for the year. And of course, we'll end this video. Yeah, let's get on and eat it.
Yeah.
Absolutely delicious.
It was nice.
Chris said he was so hungry. If he was still hungry, he was going to finish off them paper towels. Guys, we did say this was going to be a nice short video, and great idea bringing this in, Chris.
Yeah.
I feel like really official sitting here.
Yeah.
We just wanted to say, before we ended the video, a huge thank you to, I mean, this list is not everything, is it? We're going to forget some stuff, but Chris just briefly jotted down. We just wanted to say a huge thank you to some particular people. So Car Vertical, who have sponsored the channel now for 2 years, and we're absolutely blown away by that. So thank you to them. Comline, I mean, that's run out now, but they sponsored us for a good year. WD-40, still the highlight of my life. I was absolutely blown. The day they sent me that can, it's got a picture of me on it. Chris was like, well, where am I then? It's just, it's not something you could ever envisage in your life, that you're going to be the face of WD-40. And I was just blown away by that. Of course, we're not going to miss out Mark, Andy and Damien down at Kent Auto Salvage. It's like a second home for me.
Yes, that's
If we
right.
need a wire, a plug, I'm down there cutting it off, and it's fantastic. I don't think we could have physically finished half of our projects so quickly without...
You've certainly been doing a lot more mileage, tracking down parts.
And a lot more money with the help from this man. What an absolute legend. Was a subscriber of the channel, but has now become a very, very good friend of mine, a very good friend. And that is Eddie, that does the bumpers and the headlights. He just goes above and beyond. He brings them down, drops them off to us, and he watches the videos and he knows what we want, doesn't he? And he texts me saying, I've got you sorted there, Rob. So huge, huge thank you to Eddie. And we've got something, little plan for Eddie as well, haven't we? Liam, doing all the windscreens. Again, you're on the phone to Liam. When can you get here? I'm on my way.
Or he come on his way home
or he
from
come
work,
on his way home
after work.
He's even been here before at like 6:30 in the morning.
Yep, on his way to work.
On his way to work. He just bends over backwards for us, and a huge, huge thank you to Liam and Stephen, his son who's learning. He always comes with him, and they're both brilliant. Our man, Aidan, he always laughs about it. The key man. He's absolutely fantastic, and I know a lot of you have actually been using him now. And we also know that there's somebody on a mainstream TV channel
because of us
that works for a mainstream TV channel, actually watches us, because Aidan sent me a little picture of a visitor's pass the other day, and he went, I'm becoming famous through being on your channel. And he loved that, and that's absolutely fantastic. The MOT guys now, sometimes we do use 2 or 3, so huge shout out to them. Paint guys with, well, we can't say any more than the paint guys, because the one that we're using at the moment is so snowed under. I said, do you want to shout out? He went, no, I don't. he said, I struggle to do yours and all the other traders, so huge thank you to them. A2 Tyres, of course, they've looked after every single car we take there, always do us a cracking price. And of course, when we just did this giveaway, they went through, done all the wheel balancing for free, and they've done it on previous cars. Key Street and Car Wash, we pay the same as everyone else, but they're just fantastic, aren't they? I'll take a car down there. They allow us to film, which is brilliant. Where else are you going to get that? Silver Lake, we do still buy quite a lot of stuff from Silver Lake, so huge thank you to them. And my beautiful darling Claire, for all the lovely lunches.
That's right.
She literally makes, you will see now and then sticking around, there's 2 little like zip up thermal Marks and Spencer's bags, and that has our lunch, and I bring it in every morning with a coffee. And mine's got a little white label on the top, and she actually ripped Rob on it once. And when I got home, I said, don't you ever do that again. It was like Rodney's coat. So huge thank you to Ian and Tyler at Bridgend Recycling. Guys, there's going to be a few more people that we missed. Genuinely, we just done that off the bat. Jenny Chem as well. Yeah, I mean, there's so many little ones.
We've had a lot of help, haven't we?
We've had a lot of help this year, and the love and support from everybody has been amazing. But the one we've got down here in capital letters, and Chris said this is the most important, and I completely agree with him, and that is a huge, huge thank you to each and every one of you guys, because without your support and your views, it's not even worth us getting the camera out.
No,
there's no YouTube channel without the following. And we get genuinely, as a rule, I do get a bit of stick now and then, but it's tongue in cheek. People are they're just doing it I make quite a lot of mistakes, like the microphones. When you turn these on, you push a little button at the bottom, but on the actual module itself that's on the phone, that's got the button as well, but on the top it's got my microphone and yours. And in particular, yesterday when I was videoing a video, I turned it on, I also muted my own microphone, which is clumsy, I know, but it's all new to us and we're getting there with it. But thank you, honestly, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you everybody for the continued support, the comments, the sharing the videos. We just really, really do appreciate it. I know Chris is man of a few words, and I do keep kind of putting him on the spot, but have you got anything to add?
I think you covered it pretty much, Rob. Thanks for all the super thanks that we've had throughout the year.
Yeah, there's been quite a lot.
And the buy me a coffees through December. As we said earlier, we got far more than we thought we would you know,
Yeah.
get and
Blown away.
Blown away by that. So no more coffees for a while.
No, definitely not. So this is going to be the last video of the year. We've got an
We-
idea,
we
but
have
it
got
might
an
not
idea
come to light.
to
So
do something.
yeah,
We've got a spare day next week.
yeah. So I mean, we are going to try our best, but I know Chris is really looking forward to spending time with his family, and I really am looking forward to spending time with my family. Sitting on the sofa with a nice blanket over me, catching up on some TV. Anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of today's video and the last video of the year, subject to change. Don't forget, please like, subscribe, share, put your comments and your thoughts in this video. Of course, I will read through all of them, and we'll look forward to seeing you all very, very soon in 2023.
Yeah. Merry Christmas,
Merry
everyone.
Christmas.